Hello, special greetings to everyone. You're welcome once again to this channel. This is the voice of your humble servant, Lumen Chris from Lumen Chris Digital Assets Academy as usual. I'm going to be showing you in this video how to create an account, with our Ultima DeFi project. If we want to be a participant on our Ultima DeFi project by owning split contracts or what we call shares. So you will need to, first of all, begin by having an account created for yourself on the website. In fact, this account, for you to create it, you must make use of the referral link of the person who spoke to you about a business, whoever spoke to you about a business, request for the person's referral link, and you make use of it to create your own account. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make use of a referral link to create an account for yourself with the Ultima DeFi project of Platinum World. Very important. So, assuming that you are somebody who already has an account with the system, this is, for instance, somebody's account, and you want to copy your referral link and send it to somebody so that the person can make use of it to create his or her own account. How do you go about it? First thing is you need to copy your referral link. This is where the referral link is, at the top section of your account. So how do I copy it? It's either I highlight it like this, and I copy it normally by right-clicking on it and taking copy, or I simply come here to this symbol. I click on this symbol here. See what's written there, data copied successfully. So if I click there, I would have been able to copy the link as well. Then what do I do next? I simply forward it, probably on WhatsApp or through any other, transfer method. And it goes to the person, and the person will be able to make use of it to create his or her account. That's probably after watching the tutorial video on the step-by-step guide on how to create the account. So please, before I continue, do well to click on the subscribe button, so much so that whenever I upload other videos or other tutorials on this particular site, you will be the first to receive the notification. So give me that one subscription button click, and make sure that you stay updated with every upload that we do, especially in the days ahead, because there are many more that we're going to be putting up very soon, either directly from me or any other member of my management team. Okay, so assuming that we've copied the referral link, let's even assume that the owner of this account is the one who wants to make use of this referral link, which is his own, of course, to create an account for somebody, maybe using this same device. If that is the case, what do? You will need to sign out first. You need to click here and you log out. Always make sure you log out of your account first before you use the same gadget to create the account for some other person. It's very important. So once I log out, what do? I come up here, still using the same browser or maybe any other browser. I do what? I paste the referral link, which I just copied. Same thing applies to maybe you are somebody who has just received this referral link, maybe from somebody, and he's asking you to use it to sign up, for this particular project. How do you go about it? It's the same procedure as from this point. So simply open any browser, input this particular referral link, then you validate. Once you validate, you come here, you have two options. You have sign in and sign up. Don't take sign in. Sign in is for somebody who already has an account existing, but you are trying to create an account for yourself for the first time, or you are creating it for somebody for the first time. So you click on sign up. So once you click on sign up, good, this page is going to be displayed to you. The first thing you need to do on this page is to identify the owner of the referral link you are using. The name will always appear here. Is this actually the name of the person who forwarded the referral link to you? Or if you are the person doing it, is this actually the name that corresponds to the account from where you extracted the referral link, which you are trying to make use of to create an account for somebody, whatever. So that's the person they refer to as your sponsor. Meaning that the owner of the referral link is the person they refer to as the sponsor. And the name will always appear here. In fact, these names that appear here are the names that the person, when he or she was creating the account, he or she actually made use of these names. So they are the names that the person used when the person was creating his or her own account at the time. So when that is done, now I'm now putting myself in the position of somebody who is trying to create the account for the first time, making use of a referral link I've gotten from someone else. So what do I do from here? I simply input my Gmail here. And please, very, very important, make sure you avoid as much as possible using your regular Gmail account. Don't use your regular Gmail account you are using for your own personal things. Don't use it for this business. Create a new Gmail account and let that Gmail account be purposely for this business. And let your own private Gmail be for your own personal things. Though you are still at liberty to use your regular Gmail. It's not like anything is wrong with it. But it is not advisable for you to use your regular Gmail. Use an independent Gmail, which is solely for this business. Keep your personal Gmail for your own personal things. It's important. Okay. Now, so I have to input my Gmail in here, which is, of course, different from my regular Gmail. I have to put a Gmail here. For instance, I'll put Jude, then @gmail.com. Okay, that's the Gmail address that I have decided to make use of. What do I do next? I have to precise a password. Now, the password that I'm precising here is not the password that I'm using to open my Gmail account. It's different. Even though you can still decide to make this password to be the same as the one you use in opening your Gmail, but you have to modify it somehow. Because the password that you are expected to put here must fulfill the following characteristics. These are the various characteristics that the password must possess. First, the password must contain only allowed characters. Means that you cannot input characters which are different from the ones that are permitted. The password must have at least 8 and not more than 14 characters. It must have a minimum of letters of the alphabet, meaning from A to Z, with one of them being in the uppercase, at least, means you must have one capital letter inside the password. You must also have at least one small letter also inside the password. You must have at least one digit from 0 to 9 inside the password also. And you must have at least one special character contained still inside the password. And the minimum, meaning the entire password, must have a minimum of what? 8 characters and not more than 14 characters. So these are the characteristics of the password that you're going to input here. So this already tells you that this is different from your normal, regular Gmail password, which you might have probably used when you were creating your Gmail. So here, this password you want to precise here is the password that will be helping you alongside this Gmail to have access into your DeFi program account. So the account you are creating with the website of the company, for you to have access, you need this Gmail and this password they are asking you to create now. So I'll just go ahead and create a certain password, arbitrary password like that, just to give you an understanding of exactly what I'm talking about. So I can go ahead and precise the password. For instance, I can use maybe, yes, you see that when I'm typing in the password, it appears in terms of dots. I don't actually see it, which means that I can probably type something and it's something else that appears. And I don't know that I've rather typed but something else different from what I actually had in mind. So when creating the password, always make sure you click on this eye. Once you click on that eye, it gives you the possibility to see now everything you are typing in here. But if you are accessing your account in public, always make sure that this eye is closed so that no other person sees the characters appearing as you are typing as your password inside. So it's for security reasons. So for now, we keep the eye open so that we see and be sure of what we are putting inside. So for instance, I can decide to begin with a special character like this one. Then I can put maybe capital G, for instance. I just type anything in any order. Let me know maybe the characters will be too many. Now, can decide to put 2, maybe D, and 1, for instance. Good. So this one is obvious that I have already more than 8 characters, but not more than 14 for sure. Now, if we can, I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Okay, these ones are exactly 14. It's not like I'm obliged to put all 14. I might even put less, but it shouldn't be lesser than 8 anyway. Now, let's assume that I want to use this one, this password, the way it is this way. Good. So what do? I have to repeat the same. Okay, let's first of all check if it meets the characteristic. First, it must have a minimum of 8 characters. Yes, this one meets the condition. First, it must have at least a capital letter. This is capital G here. At least one capital letter. Means I could have several of them, but here I've decided to put those one. It must have at least one small letter. Here, I even have several of them, which is okay. It must have at least one digit comprised between 0 and 9. And here, I even have up to 2. This number 2 and this number 1 here. So you see that I have fulfilled all the conditions. And there's a special character already existing, which is this one. So I'll fulfill all the conditions. So what do? I need to repeat the same password here. So I have to put this eye. I have to make sure the eye also is open. I repeat the same thing. Please avoid copying this one and pasting here. Because if you do it like that, it will go. You see, I've just copied and pasted. But it is not advisable for you to do it that way. Why? Because in the course of you typing this password, maybe there's a particular letter or number you intended typing, but in the course of typing, you made an error and clicked on a wrong button. Maybe you made that error there without realizing. So when you take the pains to do a manual typing again, you might eventually get to correct that area where you made that mistake without knowing. Then by the time you want to continue, they will tell you that no, the two passwords don't match. Then you'll be forced to go there and then you check, you do the correction. But if I had just copied from here and inputted here, without mistake, I'll just continue with it. And next time when I want to log into the account regularly, what I have in mind, I'll be clicking, but it will never open because what actually went into the password at the time I was clicking on the button was something else, different from what I had in mind. So that is why it is advisable for you to always manually input the password. So I'm going to type it again manually. Oh, for the sake of time, let me just paste. But like I said, it's recommended for you to type it manually. Then I'll go ahead and maybe I precise my name. I can put any name, for instance. I'll just type any arbitrary name. Remember, the name you put here is the name that is going to appear in your back office. Okay, let me just put something not too difficult. Let's say 5 T's as a name. Then maybe surname. Can put something like 3 B's. But always make sure that you use what is on your identity card. After doing all of this, I need to choose place of residence. This one is actually asking for your country. When you click on this drop down arrow, if you are from, let's say, Ghana, for instance, you click here or you type Ghana, you see the suggestion made here, Ghana. Simply click on it. Once that appears, come to this side. It depends on the gadget you are using. If you are using a smartphone, all of this will be aligned. In fact, everything will be on the same line, vertically. You keep filling and going down. So I simply validate all of these checkboxes. I validate all of these checkboxes here. Let me copy this password because I'll be needing it very soon. Now, after validating all of these checkboxes, I come back here, I close these eyes. Make sure you close the eyes. Then you click on sign up. You see, this information is going to appear success. Once you see this information appearing as success, it means that a mail has been sent to that Gmail, which you use in creating this account. The Gmail I just used, a mail has been sent to it. So I'll just go directly into the Gmail account. This is the Gmail, you see. This is the mail here. It is titled Smart Team. So I will click on this Smart Team. Click on it. This is it here. Then I scroll down. You see where it is written confirm email. I will click on confirm email. I'll wait for a while. Once you see this information appear in success, account successfully registered, it means that everything is okay. It means that you are right on course. What do I do from here? I go back now to the account where I was creating the account. This is where I was, where I had this first success information. I now click on login, not sign up. I now click on login. When I click on login, this information is, or this space will be provided for me to now provide the Gmail again and the password, the one I just inputted when I was filling that form. So precise the Gmail, which is Apple. Then gmail.com. Then I input the password. Of course, you're normally going to type it, but this one I just copied it directly because I want it to go faster. Now I click here. See that everything has opened directly. Look at the names. The names that I used when I was filling the form, they will appear directly here. So these are your names here. That is not all. What do? You go right down. Okay, it depends anyway on the gadget you are using. For laptops, it might be different from the way you see it appear for maybe a smartphone. Now, simply click on, come here, you click on Ultima-Business or you click on DeFi. Click on either of them. Now, let me click on Ultima-Business. You see what will appear. Good. When you click on it, this is what appears. Click on all of these checkboxes. Click on all of them. Validate all of these checkboxes. Then click on this last rule button. Then click on confirm. Perfect. You are now open directly to the dashboard of your account. So I've just created this account here. This is an account that has just been created. Now, if I click here and go back and click on account settings, I click rather on DeFi U. Good. This one too will see appear. So it's advisable to click on both, one at a time. You make sure you click on all of these checkboxes. Click on this one. You go down and click on confirm. Good. Everything now is fully created. Then I go back to the main section. Account settings. I go and choose Ultima-Business, this one. Now, on this main section, I go back to where it is written my team to actually confirm that it was a referral link of my upline that I actually use, because some people usually make mistakes and they use referral links of some other people to sign up. Now, this is the name of my upline, the person whose referral link I used to create the account. And this is me here who just created the account bearing these names here. So you see sponsor, this is the name of the sponsor, and this is me here. So this one now is showing the relationship between me and my upline. And of course, I will eventually begin to sign up other people. Means that I will need to make use of my own link to sign up other people. So if I want to copy my own link and send to somebody also, what do? You come back to the dashboard here. While at the dashboard, if you look at the top, you see show referral link, but the referral link is not showing here. Nothing is showing. What do? Click on this button here. Once you click on this button, you see your referral link now appears. You can now copy it just like you saw at the beginning of this recording. You can now copy it and then send to somebody else. And the person will follow the same procedure to create his or her account. So it is that simple. Now, once the account is created, it has two sections. Means the website has two sections. You have a section which is meant for networkers and a section which is meant for everybody, whether you're a networker or not. Now, for a networker, this section is actually for you because it shows, you see, this is where you'll be earning referral commissions for the activities you'll be doing. Meaning the people you'll be bringing. When they are signing up, buying packages, you are receiving referral commissions here. But if you say you are somebody who is not interested in the network marketing part, then this section of the website is not important to you. You don't have any need for it. What do? Let me take you to the section that is important to you. Click on account settings, go to DeFi U. So select DeFi U here. So this is a section that is meant for everybody, including those who are not networkers. If you're a networker, then you need to make use of both sections. So for you, who is just an investor, this is the section that you need, because in this section, it will show you the packages that you need to buy. So you simply buy your packages and you see the characteristics of the packages, and that will be it. And then every other analysis that has to do with, let's say back office analysis. Make sure you do watch the video where back office analysis is actually done. So I won't say much about the back office in this section. So the idea here was just to give you the step-by-step guide on how to create an account. Now, whether you are in this DeFi U section or you are in the Ultima-Business section, it is the same referral link that you can copy and send to somebody. So whether you are copying the referral link from here or you are copying from the Ultima-Business section, it is the same thing. As a matter of fact, it's the same referral link that you can send to somebody to use to sign up and so on. So that is a simple procedure you need to follow to create, your Ultima-Business account. And the only thing you'll be needed to do is to purchase your split license and, of course, a split contract, depending on the pool you want to belong to. There are 3 pools, and I've done analysis on all 3 pools also in a video. So do well to watch such a video in order to be able to decide which of the pools you want to belong to. So with that said, I believe you would have understood everything there is to understand as far as the process of creating an account is concerned. Thank you very much for watching. And please do not forget to click on that subscription button.